All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to Highline Prestige. My name is Serge, and I wasn't going to record this, but it has to do with cigars, and I thought maybe some of you guys might be interested. But basically, I've got some things that I've been dying to put into my humidors, and finally I'm going to do it. And I'm wondering if maybe I should also start doing some inventory. I really wonder exactly how much, like Nat Sherman's, for example, I have a lot, but I wonder which sizes and which things I have. I'm guilty. I don't know. So let me show you guys exactly what I'm going to do, what I'm going to put where, and I got to organize a bunch of things because I have a lot of humidors and I need to reorganize a lot of things. So let's get to it. So let me show you what I have that needs to go into some humidors. I found a couple extra of these Camacho Machitos. They don't make these anymore. And I opened one of them. I had a few of them already. And that's why I was like, okay, I need to get these into a humidor soon. So as soon as I can put stuff into these humidors, then I'm not going to be smoking them for a little while. And then we also have the Demi-Tasse Davidoffs. These are pretty aged as well. You could see they got that little yellow tint glow to them all. So I'm probably going to put those next to the other Davidoff cigarillos and whatnot that I have. And then here I have, let's see, I think you guys already saw these ones. I have a BBMF, which is going to go next to the other BBMF I have, and one of those Winston Churchills, which will probably go next to the other Winston Churchills that I have as well. So let's go ahead and grab these Demi-Tasses. I moved over all the Davidoff long Pantellas that I have and placed them all together. Or maybe I'll put on the flash. Maybe you guys will be able to see this stuff a little bit better. Pretty cool. But I counted it, 29 of these guys. So let's now place these. I think I'm going to put them in this separate thing here. These ones for sure, unfortunately, they do have that like wet mold like smell to it. So I don't know, but I had to rescue them. I know most of the people will probably just toss them out at that point, but I couldn't. I could not. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Let me put the flash on so you can fully see what I'm looking at here. Look at that. Beautiful. So there they are, all positioned as well as I could. So we'll put that there. Again, I'm going to try to dry them out as much as I can, so no humidity. These ones, you know, they had, some of them had that like little bit of wet, like mold like scent to it, which is usually a big red flag there of don't smoke. And I've actually had these without humidity for a little over 6 months. And they actually now smell just like cedar. I mean, but it's very faint. You don't have really any scent to it. Not saying that, I don't know if the mold is still there or maybe I killed it, or I'm not really sure. So I have to do more research on that. Maybe I could save them. I don't know, but it would be pretty cool. Nevertheless, it's a piece of history. Got the tins right over there. So let's go ahead, put this back. I might just keep it up here, to be honest. It's better than being on the floor. We'll put that there. I'll reposition that to join forces with the other tins here. And the Opus X and the Davidoff I'm going to put there. Even though this thing's a little loud, I think I'm going to just go ahead and plug it in because it lights up and it does look pretty cool when it is all lit up. See? I mean, look at that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let's see if we can make some space down there for this Opus X. I don't know. Let's see. Ideally, I'm kind of like OCD. I kind of want everything to be well organized here. So let's see what we could do. Ideally, I want it to be next to the Maduro. So let's kind of move some things around. Toss this guy here. These guys, move that there. And I guess put on the flash. Yeah, I'll just keep these guys here. Put them like right there. That kind of works. Then as far as the Davidoff, these are pretty straightforward stuff. The Winston Churchills that I do have, they kind of fill up this top area. So maybe I might put that Winston Churchill here, somewhere here. I'll move this over. A little good luck charm in there. We'll put the Davidoff. I do want to get some more of these. So let's go ahead and put these back. We'll be in good comfort with some other really great cigars. So maybe I'll do like a real quick inventory check of what exactly I have. I totally forgot about the Camachos, but I found a little spot to put them, and I am stealing one. So we'll put that there. And I don't know if you guys remember this, but I was going to do a Blizzard & Co. giveaway, but things got a little questionable, so I had to hold off on it. But now that I have a business, Casa de Monaco, selling cigar accessories, I'm going to do this giveaway right after we do the, the Frank Sinatra Zippo giveaway that I'm doing, that will be releasing a winner of it very, very soon. But yeah, there we go. You know, I'm kind of thinking, since it's a little bit later in the day, well, it's really like about to be 9 o'clock at night, I think that I'm going to just call it quits right now. And that's my little inventory update. I'd have to come back and do a proper inventory check of what we actually have, because in this humidor, we have a lot of cigars in there. And it'll be kind of cool to know, like, exactly how many cigars do we have. Even in there, we got cigars, got a full box of Peruvian tobacco that I want to do a proper review on, and it's still wrapped in its cellophane. I mean, this thing, you can't get this thing anywhere. So unless you're going to the Tarapoto, which is the jungle in Peru. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little cigar inventory update. And soon we're going to do a video where we really look into all the cigars and figure out what the hell's going on in this humidor. So I will catch you guys on the next cigar review. Peace.